Hey everybody, welcome to the Spooky Pizza Gift Shop. My name is Ken. I have something a little bit different this time. We're back to typewriters. I recorded this as part of a different video, a long time ago, about a year and a half ago. And for some reason I just wanted to do it differently. I never got around to putting it out. So today we are going to look at how I clean the keys on my manual typewriter using a kneaded rubber eraser. It's really cheap, really fast, and really effective, so I urge you to try it. Something else here, and that's how to clean your keys. Because what happens is these individual keys, especially some of the letters that have, that are like have an enclosure, like the O's or the E's, will pick up not just ink from the ribbon, but also a lot of little microfibers, and they'll start to make messy ribbons. So what I do is I just go out and buy a kneaded rubber eraser, and these are from Mr. Penn. And this is not a recommendation, but I've bought a few Mr. Penn products, and I've been fairly happy with them. So I took one, and I cut it in half, because you don't need that much. And I just kneaded it up so that it's nice and pliable. And then what you do is you just take a few keys at a time and lift them up. And being very careful not to bend the keys, I just press this into the keys. And I actually cleaned the keys a little bit last night with rubbing alcohol, but it doesn't do as good a job. So you can see here, I actually picked up quite a bit of ink off of that. And of course, when this starts to get messy, you just knead it back until it looks fairly good. And you just go at it again. And of course you want to be careful, but you can see here I'm getting a lot less ink this time. So this takes a little bit of time, but it is really a great way to do this. Now I have used in the past, when I can't find a decent kneaded rubber eraser, I have used Silly Putty, and that's not as good an alternative. But it will work a little bit. It'll at least get some of the more major bits. But you can see here, I'm getting quite a bit of gunk off of these. What I'm getting here mostly today is ink. I did go at it fairly thoroughly yesterday. You can see that there with rubbing alcohol, because I did not have rubber erasers, and I do have some today. So this is doing quite a bit of good. These really, mostly what I'm getting is ink. I'm not getting any fibers from the ribbon, so that I cleaned that off mostly yesterday. But you don't need to do this very often. Wow. Okay. So again, just fold it over. You can, if you're careful, to support this back rail. Just kind of go like this and don't press too hard. You don't want to take a risk at bending anything too much, but you can see there I'm getting quite a bit of ink off of this. Oops, stay down there, guys. And this does work out fairly well. And you do this anytime when your letters start to look a little bit fuzzy, because that ink and fibers are starting to build up and impress on the paper through the ribbon. But as you can see here, you fold that up a few times, it looks perfectly clear again. It's just back to being a regular gray rubber eraser. So, but this does work really, really well at getting your keys clean. If you've just bought a used manual typewriter, or even, well, I guess an electric typewriter, chances are the keys are going to need a little bit of cleaning. I do like to go at them with some rubbing alcohol on a cotton ball first, just to get the vast majority of the loose stuff off. But this really has the ability to grab, and it can get that stuff that's deep inside those enclosed areas on the keys. So works a treat. These kneaded rubber erasers shouldn't cost you a whole lot. It's hard to find good local art supply stores, but you're looking at $1 maybe for this kind of stuff. And again, this is just half of it, so you can use this half for drawing. But yeah, that's all it takes to get these keys clean. And you can see there, we've gotten most of the ink off. So it's always a good idea to give them a little bit of a gentle cleaning just to keep them at top performance. And of course, when you're done, put this back on and you are ready to roll. Well, your Platon's ready to roll. You're ready to type. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me for another Miscellany episode here at the Spooky Pizza Gift Shop, where you never really know what these are going to be about because this is just random stuff I put together. Please feel free to like or subscribe if you liked what you saw here. If you have a question or a comment, please feel free to drop a note. I'd love to read everything that everybody writes, and I do eventually get around to responding generally on the weekends because my weeks are pretty busy. Until next time, have a great day, have a great week, and be careful out there.